Well, you got to wipe off your brow, right? It is a beautiful Tuesday in my neighborhood, and I'm certainly willing to share with you these mornings. Gene, it's not cold, not really chilly, just
a nip in the air.
Just a slight nip, and that may be just the snow on the mountains. You know, we're getting a little bit of that residual effect.
I thought you were going to say the snow on the dunes.
Well, it could happen.
Stranger things have happened. No question.
Well, and, you know, I understand the Mount Signal Ski Chalet is planning a Christmas Eve ski-a-thon.
Yeah, a reunion of all previous alumni.
Yes. Show up with your crutches and your knee braces, right?
Yes, yeah. You can use both the traditional skis or a snowboard, either one.
You got it. Oh, well, skiing, I would love to get back to skiing, but I'm afraid. It's like, riding a motorcycle in the desert. It's something I'd love to do again, but I know better.
Well, don't limit yourself.
Okay.
You know, if you think about it, and just be careful.
Yes.
I can attest to that.
Yes, but
for a moment I had a brain freeze.
Yeah. How about some birthdays today? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Director Jean-Luc Godard is 89. Singer J.P. Morgan, remember her from The Gong Show? She's 88.
J.P. Morgan.
Actor Nicholas Coster is 86. Actress Mary Alice, 78. Actor Stephen Culp is 64. Daryl Hannah is 59. I believe she was the mermaid.
Mermaid, yeah.
Yes. Actress Julianne Moore, 59. Actor Brendan Fraser is 51 from The Mummy. Actor Bruno Campos is 46. Actress Holly Marie Combs, 46. Actress Lauren Roman is 44. Actress Tiffany Haddish is 40. Actress Anna Chlumsky is 39. Actress Jenna Dewan is 39. Actor Brian Bonsall, 38. Actress Dasha Polanco, 37. Andy Grammer, 36. Actress Amanda Seyfried is 34. Actor Jake T. Austin is 25. We've got local birthdays coming up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We'll get to them in a minute.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yeah.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
Let's celebrate our Kxo Cold Stone Creamery birthdays. Happy birthday, Amanda Perez, David Pacheco, Ruben Deanda, Cheyenne Justman, Isaiah Robles, Manuel Escalante, Monica Negrete, Danielle Flores, Leticia Petty, Christopher Liberty, Tammy Loker, Hilda Arteaga, Terry Lopez, Cecilia Zamora, Carlos Reyes, Denise Lopez, Denise Lujano, Mary Marco, Rudy Mercado, Alexandria Lucan. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. Well, birthday wishes going out to each and every one, and they are eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cakes. We give away every Friday, right?
Every Friday.
Yep.
One for AM, one for FM.
Hey, you finally got that.
Yes.
Okay. So I was telling you yesterday, not on the air, but later in the day, the hawks are back in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
The red-tailed hawks.
And the pair.
Yes.
I don't know what they call a pair of hawks. I guess a pair of hawks.
Well, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Red-tailed hawks. And I've got a big tree in the front yard of my house. And Sunday morning, I walked out the front gate, and I got showered with feathers. One of the hawks was in the tree eating breakfast. One less dove in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they sharing? Were you able to get an angle to see if they were sharing the meal? Or?
There was only one in the tree.
Okay.
But yesterday morning, there were two.
Well, maybe as time goes by, you'll see that they're really a couple, and that there's a lot of sharing that's going on. So
Yes.
sharing of the little morsels that they
Yes.
call a dove.
And unlike humans, I understand they mate for life.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. Are you ready for news?
we've got some.
Okay, we're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Update. President Trump has softened his tone after blasting French President Emmanuel Macron over taxes on American tech companies and his remark about a brain-dead NATO.
That's usually the case with the two of us. We get it worked out. We've had a lot of good things. We've done a lot of good things together as partners.
The two men took a break from a one-on-one meeting at the NATO conference to speak to reporters in London. Correspondent Paula Reed is among them.
We expected this to potentially be quite combative, but instead, the president did not engage, even when Macron gently challenged the president on Syria and on Turkey. The president just offered no rebuttal.
The stock market is reacting to President Trump's remarks about China and lack of a deadline for ending the trade war. Right now, the Dow is down 412 points. The S&P is off 35. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news, the FBI offering a new reward for information leading to the arrest of Jihad Sirwan Mustafa, a U.S. citizen accused of fighting with a Somalia-based terrorist organization, Al-Shabaab.
Today we're here to ask the public's assistance, here and abroad, to report information leading to the capture of Jihad Sirwan Mustafa, one of the FBI's most wanted terrorists. We're also publicizing the reward offer of up to $5 million.
Scott Bruner with the FBI in San Diego. Mustafa accused of supporting the terrorists and providing crucial materials. Students back in class Monday at Saugus High School in Santa Clarita, 2.5 weeks after a deadly campus shooting. School officials say the district has enlisted the help of a well-known counselor to help students grieve.
He has met with this school staff, has met with our district staff, and has met with parents.
Deputy Superintendent Mike Kuhlman. 2 students were shot to death by a fellow student who shot himself. Rains moving into the region late today, hitting much of the state with more moisture. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning, heating, and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Do you know Celso formerly from Valley Auto Parts and CarQuest? He's the best machinist in the Valley, and he's now at Centinela Motorsports Machine Shop, your engine rebuild experts. Engine boring, engine balancing, grinding crankshafts, rebuilding heads, head shaving, and head resurfacing. From professional motor restoration to high-performance custom jobs, they've got the tools and they know how to use them. Pickup and delivery available. Come see Celso, best machinist in the Valley, at Centinela Machine Shop, 423 West Dayton Road on the corner of Myrtle Drive, just off of Highway 86.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. With 2 locations in the Valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Good morning. Taking a look at the latest in local news. It's Tuesday, and that means the IID board meets. Here's more in this story.
The board is expected to approve a new budget. Imperial Irrigation District operates on a calendar year and should have a spending plan in place on January 1st. Officials say there will be no anticipated rate increases in 2020. Proposed 2020 operating and capital budgets total over $558 million for the Energy Department and over $263 million for the Water Department, which include the support services operating and capital budgets. IID board convenes in the public portion of their meeting, 1 o'clock this afternoon. Meeting will be held in Conant Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
El Centro police recover a car that had been reported stolen in Brawley. Early in the morning on Tuesday, November the 26th, an El Centro police officer, with the aid of an automated license plate reader, located the stolen vehicle in front of a residence in the 800 block of Olive Avenue. Officers were familiar with the residence because of prior law enforcement contacts at the address. Officers converged on the residence and contacted 3 individuals. During the investigation, the keys to the stolen vehicle were located along with additional stolen property belonging to the same victim. Officers determined that 33-year-old Mario Cabillan of Brawley was the primary suspect, and he was arrested and booked into county jail for possession of stolen property and also an outstanding warrant. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price, guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Well, a groundbreaking is going to take place in Kxo. George Gale explains.
The ceremony will be held this morning. Kxo Unified School District is hosting the ceremony at the Kxo High School. Groundbreaking on the construction of the 16-classroom building, as well as landscaping and new lighting for the no-name field, are projects funded under Measure 5 bond. The district says it is their intent to keep their stakeholders and community up to date with the initiation and completion of all projects funded through Measure 5. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial County Sheriff's Office Jail Division has a new deputy on duty. The new deputy is named Gage. Gage is a pit bull mix who, with his handler, Correctional Officer S. Lopez, will be working to eradicate contraband entering the Imperial County Jail. K9 Gage is a certified narcotic detection dog trained to find heroin, cocaine, THC, methamphetamine, and other derivatives. Gage was found in the Antioch Animal Services Shelter and given the opportunity to begin a new life of service at K9 Specialized Training and Consulting. The K9 program at Imperial County Jail was established to augment searches of the facilities and decrease the amount of contraband. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley. On Imperial Avenue, next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Great food, great fun, great friends. Oh, such delicious chocolate at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They're closed on Sundays. Visit the Peanut Patch store. You'll find homemade chocolates, things like chocolate raspberry sticks and chocolate orange sticks, brownie bits. Their pecan turtles are made from scratch, and they make their own fresh English toffee. Oh, delicious chocolates at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch, so many great things. And you can get to the Peanut Patch by heading east, young man. Yeah, go east on Interstate 8 to Avenue 3E exit in Yuma. Turn right, that's south, past MCS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street. Then turn left and go about a mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. So many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, construction crews will close the southbound State Route 111 connector to eastbound Interstate 8 today. The closure will be in effect from 7 a.m. this morning till 3 p.m. this afternoon. The closure is part of the Interstate 8 update project that began in 2016. This closure is necessary so crews can relocate a light pole. Detour signs will be posted. 3 of the 5 segments of the project have been completed, with segments 4 and 5 scheduled for completion by the end of this year. Property tax deadline. It's just around the corner. George Gale has the story.
It has been announced by the county tax collector, Karen Vogel. She is reminding all taxpayers that the first installment of real property taxes will become delinquent if not paid by 5 p.m. December 10th, 2019. Payments must be in the tax collector's office by 5 p.m. or bear a postmark of December 10th. Online payments through a link on the tax collector's website is available and must be completed by 11:45 p.m. on December 10th. Delinquent payments will be assessed a 10% penalty effective December 11th. Property owners who have paid their taxes through impound accounts but have recently refinanced or paid off their home should be aware that they may now be responsible for paying the property taxes themselves. Tax collector's office is located at 940 Main Street, Suite 106 in El Centro. If you need more information, go to the tax collector's website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
CHP Registration Violators Program, it has been revamped. The California Highway Patrol has announced a new Registration Enforcement and Guidance, or REG, program to reduce out-of-state registration violators. The REG program replaces the California Help Eliminate All the Evasive Registration Scaffles or Cheaters program. Since the program's inception in 2004, the CHP has recovered approximately $26 million in registration fees. In 2018, the CHP surpassed $3.2 million in recovered fees from residents avoiding California registration. The REG program focuses on residents who register their vehicles out of state while living or working in California and operate those vehicles on California roadways. Well, Christmas tree lightings are becoming a popular thing in Imperial County. There's one tonight for the city of Calexico. That'll be from 5:30 till 7:30. The tree lighting will take place at 608 Heber Avenue in Calexico. That's at Calexico City Hall. The public is invited to come join the city for a community tree lighting at the Rotunda in Calexico. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says a Pacific storm system will continue to stream thicker high clouds over the area today, then move through the southwest Wednesday, resulting in a quick burst of showers. This disturbance will be a weak, fast-moving system, producing generally light rainfall amounts. The latter half of the week will be seasonably pleasant, followed by another weak weather system. Our high yesterday, 67, 46 the low. Today, cloudy with a high near 70, light wind. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 53, light wind, and a 30% chance of rain, mainly after 5 a.m. Wednesday, rain likely, mainly after 11 a.m. It'll be cloudy with a high near 64, light wind becoming northeast about 5 miles an hour. There is a 60% chance of precipitation. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. 52 degrees downtown with that 76% relative humidity, the wind calm. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, Holtville, and El Centro. Find what you need when you need it at the Imperial Do-It Centers. NFL football Monday night style. The Seahawks moved to 10-2. They beat the Vikings 37-30. And that was with a big second half that pulled it out. NBA action, Suns over the Hornets 109-104. 76ers topped the Jazz 103-94. Hawks hammered the Warriors 104-79. Bucks beat up on the Knicks 132-88. Pacers pounded the Grizzlies 117-104. Bulls beat the Kings 113-106.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. Let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all of your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated. Serving this community for over a century. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, in baseball news, the Cincinnati Reds have moved into the free agent market. They picked up Mike Moustakas. The San Diego Padres, well, last week they traded Luis Urias, and this week they said, hey, we need a second baseman. So with the Oakland A's, they put together a trade. Jurickson Profar is heading to San Diego in exchange for catcher Austin Allen and the dreaded player to be named later. Meanwhile, unhappy Tom Brady has he's not happy with the Patriots receivers. He demands they be more explosive. Yeah, maybe they'll have to call the ATF. And Sports Time brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. You're going to find what you need when you need it at the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers.
At the Happy Honda Days sales event, you can unwrap incredible deals that'll make you...
Oh my gosh.
You know, the kind of gift that makes you...
No way.
Yep, that's basically Happy Honda Days in a chestnut shell.
Get a great deal on a 2019 Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand for 2019 with 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers.
Visit your Southwest Desert Honda dealer, Imperial Valley Honda, or Yuma Honda today.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes hybrid models based on 2019 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. The Dow dropping over 300 points on early trading today. The Dow Jones Industrials with the decline for a third consecutive session. The Dow Industrials right now off 442 points at 27,340. S&P 500 down 31 points at 3,082. And the NASDAQ off 108 points at 8,459. Meanwhile, gold up $14.20 an ounce. And oil off 16 cents a barrel. What's going on? Stocks fell after President Trump, speaking at a London news conference where he is attending a NATO meeting, said he had no deadline when it comes to concluding the long-running U.S.-China trade talks. In some ways, I think it's better to wait until after the election if you want to know the truth, but I'm not going to say that. I just think that. He did just say that. While Trump has made similar comments in the past, analysts said stocks remain highly sensitive to headlines and comments on the trade talks, with optimism over the prospect for a so-called Phase 1 deal running high since early October.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
We will have cloudy skies today with a high near 70, light winds. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 53, light winds. There is a 30% chance of rain, mainly after 5 a.m. Wednesday, rain likely, mainly after 11 a.m. It'll be cloudy with a high near 64. Light wind becoming northeast around 5 miles an hour. There is a 60% chance of precipitation. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. And right now, in downtown El Centro, we are looking at 53 degrees, 74% our relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Styles and Smiles, located right by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
KXO, El Centro, California.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Trump suggested that a trade deal with China may not happen till after next year's election. That sparked a Wall Street sell-off, and CBS's Stephen Portnoy in London says Mr. Trump's also been sparring with France's president ahead of NATO meetings.
Despite what he called a minor dispute, the president assured reporters things with Emmanuel Macron will end up rosy.
That's usually the case with the two of us. We get it worked out.
But Macron stood by his claim that NATO suffers from brain death.
And I'm sorry to say that we don't have the same definition of terrorism.
Macron spoke of Turkey's desire to label some Kurdish fighters terrorists. When Mr. Trump pressured Macron to accept the return of ISIS fighters, the president dismissed the French leader's lengthy reply.
That was one of the greatest non-answers I've ever heard.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, London.
House Democrats release a report today assessing the testimony in the impeachment inquiry. Republicans, in a rebuttal, say President Trump did nothing wrong. CBS's Paula Reed on White House strategy.
Much of what they are hoping is that voters are tired of hearing about this. They don't understand it, and they think it's a waste of taxpayer dollars. They believe that voters would rather have Congress focused on prescription drugs, trade deals, other issues. So by staying away from this, I am told they believe that is how the White House is going to win the impeachment hearings.
In a few hours, California Republican Congressman Duncan Hunter, charged with misusing campaign funds, goes before a judge. CBS's Steve Futterman.
At various times, he has called the case against him a witch hunt and even suggested that prosecutors were supporters of Hillary Clinton. But today in court, he will enter a guilty plea to one count of misusing campaign funds. Hunter says he is doing this to protect his 3 children. He says he is prepared to go to jail.
Well, some international results indicate there's more work to be done in the American classroom. Correspondent Vicki Barker.
The annual global snapshot of student performance shows American 15-year-olds moving up the rankings, but that's only because many of their peers in other countries are performing worse. American kids turned in above-average performances in reading and science, below average in math. In all, the U.S. is 13th in the world, behind Poland, Sweden, and Estonia, among others. 4 of the top 5 nations are in Asia.
Well, Spotify says the most streamed song of the year was Señorita, featuring Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello, and the most streamed artist of the decade,
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Drake, with 28 billion streams. Wall Street, the Dow is down 442 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
This holiday, do you want a gift or do you want a wow? At Ulta Beauty, we make wowing easy with gorgeous gift sets. Spread holiday cheer with the Morphe 12-piece eye brush collection. Get major Mary points from Mini but Mighty Lip Kits from Kylie Cosmetics and MAC. And treat your nice list to skincare sets from Kiehl's and Mario Badescu. Plus, treat yourself to easy shopping when you buy online and pick up in store. It's free. Shop now, wow later, and get ready to give, gather, and glow. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
A man who's made audiences laugh is no dummy. He knows when a good thing has run its course.
America's Got Talent winner Terry Fator is putting away his President Trump puppet.
Thank you so much for flying in. Yes, I flew in on my new plane, Air Force One.
The ventriloquist says he's scrubbing politics from his stage show at the Mirage in Vegas for the election year. That means getting rid of his puppet with the pop-up yellow hairpiece. Fator says the resort politely suggested the change, and he's obliging. A spokesman for MGM International says the company looks forward to new material Fator is working on for his Christmas show. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Well, the Christmas spirit has come to a huge pothole in Macomb, Mississippi. People who live nearby, frustrated it hasn't been repaired, have decked out the traffic cone with berries and pine cones. And they plan to add lights to get City Hall's attention. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Priscilla suffered endlessly from gluten intolerance, bloating, cramping, constipation, and diarrhea.
I had to deal with this misery for 40 long years. I've tried everything.
Finally, she learned about Atrantil.
Once I started taking Atrantil, I was like, hello, pizza, hello, spaghetti.
Find Atrantil at Amazon.com, Walmart.com, or your local retailer.
I wanted to jump on buildings and tell the world. It was absolutely life-changing.
Atrantil.
For a special limited-time offer, go to bloat911.com.
Brought to you by Attorney Tax. If you're in trouble with the IRS and owe at least $10,000 in back taxes, listen to this important public announcement. The IRS is now offering a special program called the Fresh Start Initiative, which can offer significantly reduced settlements that can reduce your liability by thousands of dollars. If you're approved and qualified, the IRS will stop the collections against you. Get the help you need by calling the Consumer Hotline, 800-333-9896, 800-333-9896.
You've got Carroll Buckley with
with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
12:30.